Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. In our last episode, we did some stuff, and then we did some things, and I don't remember because it was almost a week ago. But I think what we did was we worked on the, toward the golems here. We have to turn on the golem factory itself, the assembler itself, but we need to assign some people there, and then eventually it looks like we can also assign golems there directly, which would be interesting. We also established this fourth district over here, and we can start collecting some metal at some point here, and even do the smelting here too. But we also, and more importantly, wanted to create a dam across the end of the river here, the mouth of the river. So I believe after the episode, I continued this out here. I cleared these few trees, these dead trunks here, and we got us all prepped to go so that we can come out here and build this in the morning. And then we started other games and just got back. So we need to delete some more of these bushes here. Delete these bushes. Here we are. This one too. Because we're clearing these all out on this side. And we're leaving it to, yeah, that one's outside of range. We need to put a path in to get to there. Like that. There we go. And then we'll clear these out once they get picked. Alrighty, so we'll come over here. We should be able to put in a dam. Just needs logs. Good. That can go across there. It is indeed in range. It's going to be iffy as to whether it's in range for the whole time or not. But we do have a tree harvester here that is set to harvest not any trees. Okay, we're going to have to get some of these trees going here. We did clear this side, which is what the important part was, because I was going to do something here that I can't remember now. Was I just going to replant trees here? I think I was. I think I'm going to do most of my manufacturing type stuff over here, on where the straight edges are, because of the wheels and stuff. So let's do, let's go ahead and put up a forester here. Wait, do we have people here? We have one unemployed beaver. Great. Let's put up a forester here. Like that. I'll actually give it a little bit of priority so they do that before they do the dam. Yep, they're working on it. And then we'll plant this full of pines. It's not there. Pines. There we are. Just like this. And in fact, maybe that one too. Delete. And I can probably just fill this in then with whatchamacallits. Let's see, let's delete buildings as well. We can delete this road because that was just temporary. Yeah, we'll fill this in with berry bushes here too. So let's do blueberries, la that, and then this will get straightened out eventually when they get time, or maybe sooner. This got finished. Great. I'm going to put these down at a lower priority so that they pull from there as opposed to pulling from more essential jobs such as this one. This would be a good slot to put in a big water tank here, but we'll need to have gears brought over here first, and I don't think we did. We did not. Let's go take a look at that situation. Gears. 98 gears here. Do I have somebody who can ship them? Yeah, I can probably handle shipping them over here. There, and gear, and I only want you to import at most 10. And then that way they will, as before, they will stop at 10, which means they'll have to bring in 2 sets of them, which is fine. And then they'll have 10 more left when they're done with this. So they'll bring in 10, they'll get used, they'll bring in 10 more, they'll get used, and they'll bring in 10 more. Maybe not exactly like that, but close enough to be like that. We could fill the rest of that in, I suppose, with more pines. Like that. Yeah, I'll leave that one out. That's fine. Okay. Oh, they cleared that. Let's put the pine in there, too. And then let's go take a look at what else we might be able to pull off here. Probably want to work on... we have one golem free here. So we can put them to work someplace. Most places that golems can work in, you have to unlock the golem's ability to work there, and that costs science. Hence why we have to have so much science. But then we also had some businesses some jobs. Are we working on more people here? Let's see, we have 75, 71, 5. What's that? Children. Golems. Oh, okay. I want to see what this golem looks like, though. So what if we put the first golem in here? 2,500 points. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. There we go. And I only want to put one golem in here. That frees up 2 beavers that were working in there before. So I have 3 unemployed beavers somehow. And then we can turn this on, and 2 of them will come and work here instead. We just let the golems work non-stop. They will work until they explode, I guess. I don't know. But we do need to give them some of that, or make some of that catalyst for them. So we do want to have another refinery making catalyst. And the catalyst recipe is sunflower seeds and maple syrup. So we're already getting maple syrup out here. We have that ready to go. We have plenty of pine resin too. And then the sunflower seeds we have, although I don't know what kind of surplus we have of those. Just a few. So we may need to actually plant more sunflower seeds eventually. But we can set up another refinery and put and have a tank of, just got a different tank building here. Not there. Here. Catalyst tank of making, or storing the catalyst. And I think the way I read it is the barrel bots need that. I want to see what this... Oh, it's in the building. Oh, it's standing on the edge of the building, so we can maybe take a look at it if we can get in here close enough. Can I do... Control H to zoom in further? Yeah. So that's what the barrel bots look like. They kind of look like a mechanical beaver with a barrel-shaped, or a barrel-based body. Yeah. Neat. And it's just chilling there. It's back out now. So I think, and they do wear out eventually. They will die, for lack of a better word, at 60 or 70 or something like that age. But I think the catalyst, I'm a little confused. The catalyst, I think, is just a booster. So that's part of what this is here. So movement speed and working speed is the important part here. So let's see. Oh, we have another one now. So let's put up another refinery and do the same thing for that. Let's see. Science. Refinery. And they can make their own juice. And then the catalyst tank will unlock that. That's a bit smaller. Just a bit. We can just put that here, I guess. Although these aren't... Well, I guess they don't need to be connected because there's not going to be any power there anyway. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Oh, they need treated planks. Do we set up that yet? We have planks. Yeah, we have treated planks. Okay, good. I don't have them in storage, though. Need quite a few gears for this process. Speaking of gears, how's it going over here? Oh, they got their 10 gears in. They're focusing on this right now, so that makes some sense. But they're able to cross this, so that's good. I should probably put a path in, though, like this, so we can get across here. Although I don't think we'll be able to actually harvest much, if anything, over here. I think it's going to be too far away for them. I think. Let's see if I can get them to focus on these things first, at least for now. Although those might not be within reach either. Some of them aren't. Okay, we'll build a path out to that then too. Like that. Okay, they're covered. You can't prioritize the blueberries, but you can prioritize the destruction of the blueberry bushes. It's kind of an interesting concept, but I guess it works. Alright, so we have, whatchamacallit now? Golems. We should be able to put the one we have free to work in here. Recipe selected. Oh, good. It finished. Catalyst. One injured beaver. We have lax materials for construction. Yeah, they're just going to get gears here too. Lax workers. Oh, wow. This needs... I guess this needs more people. Yeah, this town needs more people. I'll open up this house again. We get 3 more in here. Right now we have we have 6 people someplace. Are they here? Yeah, I'm going to send some of them over. Red Rover, Red Rover. Greenston to Shivery. 2 adults. Go. Probably in the morning, I'm guessing. Nope, they went now. Okay. At least then we'll have a couple of workers here. And, yeah, I think that'll work out okay. This, I want to assign another golem. Just one. Making the catalyst. Yep, maple syrup and sunflower seeds. I think we should probably think about, like I said, planning to plant more sunflower seeds. Or sunflowers. But we're a little packed in here. So maybe they should be planted over here with a new farm. If we do that, I still have 2 workers free. That would work, I suppose. Like over here someplace. And then we can do plant crops, sunflowers, like this. At least some. And just 1 worker in that, please. And we'll just do regular workers, not golems. This building's actually free for golems to work here. You don't have to unlock it. This one you do, but it's pretty cheap. These ones you do, they're pretty cheap though. Same here, not too bad. So it kind of just depends on the building as to whether you get it for free, it's cheap, or you have to pay a decent chunk for it. Okay, so what else do we have for projects to do here? We need to get the metal started in the new district up here. I kind of want to let it get a little bit more established first, like getting this built. I'll eventually want to clear these trees out too. Getting the dam finished, and then we can work on other buildings. We're kind of going to leave them alone up there. I think the rest of the stuff we have for projects is... well, the golden stuff's going, but I think it's the dirt stuff, where is that at? Where's the dirt? Oh, it's over here in landscaping, right. The dirt excavator is golem only. It needs 100 gears, 100 shiny planks, and 50 metal blocks. And then we need the dirt pile as storage for it. It's a bit cheaper. The terraforming station gives... We don't really know how this works exactly, so I want to experiment with that. And then the terrain blocks, so I'm guessing that they can use... They can mine dirt, store dirt, and then use the dirt to place terrain blocks. So if you wanted to change the course of the river, or change the shape of a mountain, or whatever, so we probably should pick out someplace that would be a good... mining spot, and maybe this mountain up here because it's kind of close into town here. Like we can get up there easily. I think that might be a good place to mine. Plus, it's just at the top of the mountain, so who cares? Other than that, let's see if I can zoom out a little bit more here, a little bit more in photo mode here. Other than that, I mean, any higher up area, you could even clear this part out here. So this is more of a plain. Any higher up area seems to be logical, and then beyond that. Any area that is that we might want to widen a river or change the course of a river or anything like that. Or, yeah, change like a weird bend in a river if we want to straighten it out. Anything in that nature. We probably will do an artificial dam here instead of doing like with terrain, but I'm kind of open on that. So maybe we do just start here on this mountain. This mountain looks very artificial, so that would be good to clear, but we're not anywhere near it. So I think we'll do this here as first guest. So let's go ahead and take 2,000 science points for that. This is going to be the dirt excavator. Oh, it's a drill. Oh. Ooh. Well, that's a horse of a different color. Or is it? How does that work? Oh, it drills down? Oh. Not what I was expecting. If I'm understanding it correctly, it's not what I was expecting. It looks like also it's a second level entrance, which makes it a little bit more complicated. But I think it'll be okay. We can just staircase up to it. But if that just drills down, a heavy-duty mining rig for collecting dirt. Needs 200 horsepower though, so it should be maybe over here. Maybe we could just put it up here. Although, so it isn't exactly what I thought it was. Like, it's not. You still need to blast out to get rid of like a mountain like this. But maybe we could just put it here. Well, back one spot for the staircase, but put it here, and just see what happens. I think we'll put up a stairway. It's going to take them a long time to build because it takes 100 treated planks, and we don't have very many because we're not storing them majorly here. So we actually have to let them all get made. And plus, oh, that's interesting. I guess it is a drill down thing, because it disappears. Like, it's only that part that's buildable. 100 gears, that's going to take a minute to make here. We only have 50. We do have 2 gear makers, but still. What do we have surplus planks wise? 170. Yeah, we're good on that front. So they'll work on it. It'll get there eventually. We need to have golems, golem only. I'm just going to limit it to 1 worker for right now. Because we currently have 2 unemployed golems. I should probably pause the golem factory. Yeah, we'll wait till it gets to 100%, and then I think we'll pause it for a little while. Let them finish the one they're on. Oh, wait, it started again. Okay, pause. No, oh, that's productivity here. This is the production. It takes 36 hours to build a golem. That's basically 2 days. A little more than 2 days because they work 16 hours a day. And that's assuming 100% productivity also. So it's probably more like 2.5 to 3 days given the 90% productivity. They got those 36 hours done in 40 working hours. So yeah, 2.5 days. That might not be perfect math, but I think it's close enough. All right, how's the dam going? Not done yet. Let's see. Nope. This one. Just have one of them come and delete that. We have 6 people here, but that's all we have room for. We need to put up another house, I think, in this district. Can it support it yet? Oh, we want to do farming in this area. That's right. I need to get rid of this tree. 46%. Yeah, we're going to trash that tree, too. We can take this out. And then we can take this part out, too. We're not going to be cutting trees there because there aren't going to be trees there. And then we can mark a bit more here. Out like this. And whatever range this guy gets is what we'll cut first, and then we'll set up another one and keep cutting down here. We're also going to pull out all these stumps too, because they give us 4 logs, so why the heck not? So farming here, yeah, we need another house for farming. I think we're going to put another house in up here, and then I can do a platform here with a staircase, and then another platform here. And we can do a path there. I'm going to find a little stair-step house area here. And if I wanted, I could kick that priority up, but I think I'm going to wait on that, let them get this thing done. Because it's just hauling logs right now. Although, if I did, I could get more workers in here. I could also send a golem over to help with the building. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, you can only do either or, though. You can't do both. So, maybe not. I could send a golem over to do something else, though. Like plant stuff. I may just take these 4 bushes out too. Maybe I should give them more priority on this so they do the house first. I'm just hoping we don't hit another whatchamacallit, but I can put more workers in here and get that built faster if I have more workers here. So I need more housing for more people to have more workers. That's paused. How did that affect this now? And we got 3 more people coming in. Or we had another birth because we sent 2 over. So that should take care of those 2. It did. We still have 2 vacancies, which are these 2 here, which is fine. They'll get filled by the children that grow up. That, I haven't decided what I'm going to do in this area here yet, but so I just left the lumberjack flag there for now. I guess it doesn't matter since they can't use it, really. Should we do another... I think we should put another bath in here. Shower. That's under well-being. Shower. Here. We might even want a 3rd one over here, although I don't really have the room for it unless I take out some carrots. In this spot, at least. Which I kind of like them being together. It's kind of a nice thing. And I could probably take out carrots. How many do we have for carrots? We actually don't have any carrots. Oh. Well then. Maybe I don't want to take out any carrots. Maybe I want to actually plant some carrots over here too with this farm. Which is bored now because they've planted all the sunflowers that they need. Yeah, let's plant some carrots over here too. That's not where you plant them. Carrots over here also. Like that. Actually, you can fill in that space there too. And when you wake up and come to work, you can plant some carrots too. You'll still focus on sunflowers, but that's fine because that's just to make catalyst. So the sunflowers are, and we're making plenty of it. How's this going? Treated planks, metal blocks. Yeah, I think we're out of metal blocks here again because of this having been shut down for a little while. And you have how many metal blocks here? 172. We need to actually get those hauled. We already are hauling them. Do I have the limit set too low here? Oh, they brought in 95 metal blocks here. Okay, there's plenty of metal blocks. Why did it not show that? Oh, it did. Never mind. It's just building time. Builders. I have 3. I could give them a 4th one. That would help, I suppose. They built their 2nd bath or shower. Yeah, I think we should do that here too. Actually, let's just demolish them. What? Yeah, 2 and 23%. Yeah, let's just demolish them. Here, here. Priority higher. And then we'll just put a road in there and put a shower in there. The builders should come here once they finish hauling whatever they're hauling out to here. Or whatever they're doing. The haulers should actually be helping with that too. We have 10 haulers, but they're probably more focusing on stuff here in town. Here they come now. There we go. There. And there. Alrighty. We can give them priority on that too. It's pretty easy to build. So once we get this drill built, we can build the rest of the components to it, the pile and stuff like that. But we might as well not bother with that until we get that far. We do have a couple more things for well-being to build. The mud bath, we obviously need to have mud, dirt, I'm assuming, for that. So I'm assuming we need to have this. And then the carousel. I have to get power down here too, but we'll get to down there. The carousel requires power too. We might as well unlock it. It's going to require metal, gears, and planks, so it's going to compete with this for building. That's kind of a bit of a bummer here for that reason, but I think we'll build this on... Ooh, we could build it on this... If we made this platform bigger, we could actually build it here and connect it up to the power somehow. Like, put it like right in here at the end of this road on top of the river. So, like 3 more rows of platforms. That sounds like ridiculous enough to be fun. Or fun enough to be ridiculous. Definitely one of those two. But they won't get those very priority unless they run out of things to deliver here. Which they will eventually. Otherwise, this is just a timing thing. Too far from... Oh, they need to finish this. Yeah. That is almost done. That hasn't been started yet. Did I give these enough priority? Not that one. That's the problem. There we go. It didn't get selected when I did the selection. The dam keeps moving. It's going to be a total of, what, 5, 6, 7, 8? And we're at 5, so 5, 8's done, right? Math. It's what's for dinner. And then... there's no way that I know of to tell the gatherer to focus in an area. So I think we're just going to delete these berries because they've got a box full of berries here, plus the camp. So we'll just mark these as for deletion. If they get picked before they get there to delete them, then they get picked before they get there to delete them. And I don't think that they get to keep the berries if they delete it. I don't think at all. So we'll see, but I don't think so. We are storing water here. With 12 people, 300 water will give us 12 days? A little more than 12 days, because I was doing the math on 12 and a half days. Yeah, 12 and a half days, I think. How much power is in this network here? We're providing a little bit more when the water wheels when they're both going. So we could perhaps add some more power here to supplement. But again, that's going to require more materials. Let's go up to full speed, actually, because it's all about materials at this point. Gears, planks, and paper. Yeah. Right now we have no gears. Plenty of planks, though, and plenty of paper. So the gears and the fancy planks are going to hold us back for all of these things. Which means we probably should put up another plankery and another gearery. I'm sorry, treated plankery and a gearery. Because we're only making, and actually, unless this is more efficient to make with golems, although they're able to make one of these every 3 hours. So it's really not that slow. Gears are not there. 3 hours as well. So it's not really that slow. It's just time for everything is time for everything. And they're almost done with the gears, in fact. Here. Let's see. You are going to store... You're not going to collect anything else. You're going to store... These will store up till they're full, which they are full. And then they're stopping. We could actually pull the workers out of those then, since we're not making any golems right now. How are you doing? 85%. And they are getting the catalyst, which means they are getting these boosts here, which is great, because then they work faster. I guess I should have paid attention to what the time was when there was barrel bots here versus beavers here. I mean, this is obviously going to cut the time in half if I put 2 of them in. But we don't really need to make that any faster because it's full, basically. And the catalyst is filling up faster than we're using it. So 1 each is fine. And you all are still able to get at all of that. So that's great. In fact, no, they're not full. How about you down here? You've got plenty of scrap. You're not full, but you've got plenty of scrap. So this is just a processing time thing too then. I love the chain of beavers running this way to go to their jobs every morning. It's kind of hilarious. All right, we have 2 berths here. Let's see if we can send 4 beavers over from probably this district here. You have 4 free, yes. Okay, so migrate population to District 4. 4 beavers, please. That'll fill up this over here, this housing, and it'll give me enough that I can put a couple more people in here. And that means we'll get this dam done a little bit faster. You can see it's already making an effect on the river itself. look at that. Run, run, run. And we can also set up a couple of farmers here. Get them going. Food, farmhouse. Maybe I should move those. I can put one of these here, though. Yeah, let's put one of those there. We'll put another one down here. Not yet, but eventually. We'll do 2 farmhouses for right now. And we will plant the crops. Let's just do a bunch of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it like this, I think, and then maybe one there to make up for it. Sunflowers, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 8, and potatoes, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 8. To start with, I can put a farmhouse here too. We'll let the 2 work there, and they can just work on whatever they want to work on for now. We need to put a grill in though, which maybe actually be better right there for the potatoes, and then eventually we could plant in the river like we did before. It's done. So now the water flow is still flowing faster over here where the last piece was. I think that's a game quirk thing that should probably be something that they work on fixing, because really that water should be flowing equally over, or at least roughly equally, over all of those spillways. Given the way the river looks and works, I don't see why it's not coming over here as much as it's coming over there. But it's also serving to fill up this lake a little bit more, a little closer to the surface, and it'll keep the water from rolling off the edge of the map out of this lake, which is the important thing, which is why we did it. And that means that will keep all of this stuff over here. Oh, I forgot to unselect these, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, good. That'll keep all this stuff over here green, because it's all dependent upon the river, except for in these chestnuts need to get replanted or something eventually, but it keeps things stable over here, which is important too. So let's see, we have 6 days basically before we need potatoes. We have no extra workers. Because I put 2 in here and then 2 in there, right? We probably don't need all 4 in there anyways. So we should work on some other projects. Perhaps, we should get our power going, really. Good timing there, Wally. Good timing. I think what I want to do here is have water wheels along the river someplace, maybe in this wider spot here, and then have them come together and have a power shaft running across over to here, and then actually setting up the equipment over here. So to kind of like bisect this area a little bit, but it'll be fine, I think. This did stretch a little bit over here, so we could set up, we could put a little bit of road in here, and we could do a tree harvester and a gatherer here if we wanted, or just a gatherer. Oh, these are all birches, so yeah, just a tree harvester over here, and that would be fine. In order to take out these blueberries, though, we'd have to put a builder's hut in, I think, for them to destroy the berries, the burned out berries. This in the dandelions here too. Either way, we're gonna have too many logs here before we're ready. So I think what I should do is I should disable this lumberjack flag, and I should put another one in over here instead, temporarily. Lumberjack flag over here, and have them focus on some of these trees. Now, let's see here. Wherever we want to put that drive shaft through, somewhere in this area. Do I care exactly? I think right there is a good spot. So let's take out this line as well. And then we'll have a lumberjack working here, and they'll cut that whole line, and then we can put in power wheels. I did want it to be 2 spaces, though, I think. One for a path. Yeah, let's do 2 spaces. I'm going to put it on this side, though. And then that way we have a path to get across here. At least to get down here. I can also bring this one across, but not yet. Or maybe yet, but we'll see. You can reach the whole area, though, so that's great. They can't reach these, though, so that's great as well. Because then they can't hit that highlighted zone. There we go. And I messed this up slightly. There. Not that it matters, but even though it doesn't matter, it still matters. So we'll put in wheels down here. We'll just do a whole... That's the wrong one. We'll just do a whole kind of, row of them. No power connections blocked. That'll be fine. like that. And the road could come down here. In fact, we probably should be prepared for that, like this. And we could either bridge across, which might not be a bad plan, actually. Yeah, let's bridge across. Nope, platforms. And they're not going to be able to build any of this yet because it's too far from the district. But as this cuts through, we'll be able to put a path in. Which they've already done a decent job of cutting through. Nice. Actually, I will keep those two in there for now because they can serve as haulers to keep the logs out of this, thereby keeping them a little less busy. But if this doesn't work out, well, I could start laying the power shaft, I suppose. We need to go up and over this road, which is fine. So let's go ahead and set that up first. And I guess I didn't want to put this here if that was where it's going to go, but that's fine. We can just work around it for right now. We'll need a platform here. And they can build that now. And we can do power, and we need to do the elevation thing here. I could elevate it the whole way down to there, but there's not really that much point. You have to build all those platforms then. So the only point of elevating it is to get it over a path, because you can't build underneath anyway. So we just do all of that. And then they will do all of that. And that'll also help spend some of these logs. Bonus. And drought is about to start. So let's see what we have for water supplies, I guess. You folks are pretty darn good. Down here in the first district in Wallywood, we have 1,884 water. We are supporting up to, I think, 75. Yeah, 75 beavers. So that's 150 water a day, so it's a little over 10 days. We're good here. Up here we have 602 water. We're supporting up to 27 beavers. That means we need 54 per day, so that's looking at just over 10 days also. Great. Here we didn't ever get this other one finished. Oof. Why the heck? Did I stop bringing gears over here or something? Must have. Here. Yeah, no gears. Oopsie. Okay. We need to bring gears over here and get this finished. Although now it's kind of... Oh, we can still pump out of here, I guess. Add new route to here with gear. Guess I should have looked at that earlier. I think we still have it limited to 10, right? Yeah. Gears come in here then. We can pump from here a little while, but we can last at 300 for up to 18 beavers. Almost 10 days. About 9 days here. So we might be okay anyway. And I think that's it, right? We counted District 4. 300, we didn't count them. 300, and we have 12 beavers here. So yeah, they're perfectly fine. So we can actually pause all the water consumption, all the water pumping, I mean, everywhere, except for here, this one. I'm going to give them the night, though, because it's... You might as well let them pump in the morning. This one I understand why it's coming across here a little bit because of the potential flow of the water here, but the other one doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see how long. 7 days. Okay, it's cake. Let's let them get a little bit of pump here. Just maybe... Yeah. That's good. About a half a day's worth of pump or so. And then I was mentioning this in an episode before. I wish I had a mass pause tool here, because that would be very useful for this. Like the mass priority tool here, just a pause button even on the priorities would be handy to be able to pause all of these pumps one after the other without having to go into each interface and click the button. Yeah, be really nice. And we'll pause this one too. I think that was all of them. And then this one will let go for a little while at least until they can until they have enough water here. And actually they should 7 times 18 times 2. That's actually right around 300. So actually they might be okay too. Let's pause that one too. That'll give us some extra workers in these towns. Maybe they can work at the hauling posts or whatever. We should probably put that one down actually at the bottom. This one should be there, maybe. And I have these at different priorities, I think. Top, middle, middle. Actually, let's go medium, low, and low. No, we should leave them all at medium because it's water, for God's sake. Okay. I think that works. We don't have any job vacancies right now, so that's great. And we have a bunch of unemployed people because we just pulled them out. And what about this? 15 more treated planks won't be too long to make. What I think we'll do is we will end this episode here. They'll keep making these planks. It won't be very long, and then we'll get that finished. We can take a look at that next time, and we can also take a look at the rest of the dirt-related process for next time. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.